Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Eldora Speedway as we are here for this one-time event in NNSCRA, and it's actually a first for the NNSCRA because we are here today at Eldora Speedway. And yep, you are seeing right. This is actually sprint car racing. Yep, dirt sprint cars, and this is going to be a big sprint car race, I should say here. And it's the running of the NNSCRA Nationals, and yeah, we decided to give this race a try. So what this is going to be, this is going to be a 230-lap qualifying heats, and to set up the main event, which will be a 50-lap race here at Eldora. And the top 10 from each of the qualifying heats get to race in the main event. So should be a great race here today. 19 cars for each heat, and making up an entire 38-car field. And so, with all that said, here's the starting line for the first heat in today's event. On the pole, it's the number 99, Holly Lucas Oil Sprint Car, Seth Cole on the pole for today's event. He'll be alongside Matt Haas in the Nationwide Insurance Exalta Sprint Car number 88. Starting third is Charles Jackson, number 6, the Mopar car. And beside him will be the Quaker State Sprint Car number 11. It's Johnny Gardner. He starts in the 4th position. Starting 5th is Joshua Osborne in car number 60, the DeWalt Tools machine. Love the flames on that car. And he'll be alongside Phil Parker, car number 9, the Great Clips machine. Starting in 7th position will be Matt McIntyre, car number 4, the Diet Pepsi machine. Alongside of him in the number 05, I should say, Pabst Blue Ribbon car, it is Alex Gray on the outside. Starting, I believe, in 9th position will be Zach Winkle, and number 1, the Channel Lock machine. That's the retro Sammy Swindell car. He'll be alongside Nick Rail in number 62 in the Budweiser machine. That's the next starter. Next one down is Zachary Fitzwater, number 66, the Quiznos Subs machine. And another Quaker State car is Nathan Orman. His number is 01. Then it's Jake Moss. He'll be driving car number 68 in the Arctic Cat machine. And Brenna Carmichael, she'll be alongside in the Menards machine. Her car number is 73. Then it's Andrew Rich, 00, the Coors Light machine, and Jose Michael Armour in the 82 Amsol machine. And then it's Dylan Farrow, number 78, the Harley Davidson car, and number 8, Nathan Lukic in the number 8 Budweiser machine. So that's your starters in today's event here I almost said Norwalk, son of a gun, at Rossburg, Ohio at Eldora Speedway. Made a poll about where to do this event at, and of course I should have known when you have Eldora Speedway on there, it was going to be an overwhelming winner, even against a track like Bristol Dirt. So, but Eldora is definitely a fan favorite for everybody, and let's get the command to fire the engines for heat number 1.
Start your engines!
Commands again the fire the engines, and you can bet the crowd's on their feet for this first heat of racing at Eldora Speedway. And the Ford Pace truck moves them all out. They will line up in precision style. Yep, there it is. Seth Cole, of course, fitting with the president of the NNSCRA on the pole for this event for the first heat. As I said, the top 10 from each heat will get the transfer to the main event. So this will set up the first half of the field for the main event. As the field will come down off corner number 4. And the first 30-lap feature is underway here at Eldora Speedway. And here we go! Matt Haas trying to move to the outside lane. There's Seth Cole. Taking the lead only for a moment because here comes Charles Jackson to the inside lane. Number 6, the Mopar machine. He'll move alongside Seth Cole. Seth leads the first lap here. As Winkle got the wall a little bit, they run the high side here on this track. Charles Jackson goes out to the number 1 spot now. Seth Cole going up the high side of the track. Osborne now goes to 2nd position. In the 3rd now goes Matt McIntyre, number 4. And moving there right through the field, look at Zach Winkle, number 1, the Channel Lock machine. And boy, look at this! They're going 4 wide on this racetrack here. Seth Cole up the high side. He and Matt Haas tangle up Haas goes around. Seth Cole trying to bulldoze him a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. But Matt Haas, number 88, is around. And then the yellow flag is out for the first time here on the 5th lap of the race. Joshua Osborne will take the lead on the yellow flag. So the first yellow flies here at Eldora Speedway as Matt Haas gets turned around coming off corner number 2. He and Seth Cole tangled coming off the turn. And Haas, I feel, got a little bit of bump there from Phil Parker, number 9. Is the field, rest of the field, yes, scatters all over the place right there. Well, we do have onboard cameras in this event, obviously, here. And here's the in-car from Seth Cole's machine. So Seth and Matt are both still going at it here. They will be trying to make this field from the 18th and 19th positions right now. So nobody's out of the race just yet. So leading the race is Joshua Osborne, number 60. He'll be the leader. Matt McIntyre second. Third is Charles Jackson. Zach Winkle up to the 4th position already here. Zachary Fitzwater's in 5th spot. 6th place is Alex Gray. 7th is Brenna Carmichael. 8th position, is Jake Moss. 9th position matching his car number is Phil Parker. And Jose Michael Armour is in 10th position. Dylan Farrell is in 11th spot. 12th is Nick Rail. 13th is Andrew Rich. 14th is Nathan Lugak. 15th is Johnny Gardner. 16th is Nathan Orman. The Quaker State cars right there together. Seth Cole. 17th and 18th is Matt Haas. So actually 18 cars are in this field. And the pace truck will dive on the pit road. And they'll get the green flag on the 10th lap here at Eldora. And we are back underway. Matt McIntyre wasting no time in that number 4 Diet Pepsi machine. He'll take the number 1 spot, or tries to, from Josh Osborne. Osborne off the wall a little bit. Charles Jackson now goes to 2nd place now as they go down into turn number 1. And look at Alex Gray go up to the inside lane. That number 1 car, Zach Winkle, has been very, very fast throughout testing on this racetrack here. So he's one of those guys to watch during this event, as they are 3 wide for the lead. Zach Winkle goes inside of Charles Jackson and Matt McIntyre. Dips down, he'll have the lead. McIntyre off the wall a little bit. And meanwhile, battling going on, Brenna Carmichael making her way through the field in the number 73 machine. She's at the 4th spot. Alex Gray off the wall in the 05. And now Osborne goes inside in the 60 machine. And look at the scramble going on. Almost 4 wide racing here. Several cars up the racetrack here. Charles Jackson, one is up the racetrack now in that number 6 Mopar machine. And don't look now, but one guy making his way through the field and driving the King Steve Kinzer machine. That's Johnny Gardner in the Quaker State car, number 11. And the yellow flag is flown for the 2nd time here today. Matt McIntyre takes the number 1 spot here. And Nick Rail is the one who spun in the 62 machine. So, wild racing going on here at Eldora Speedway. And apparently mechanical problems is Dylan Farrell in number 78 machine. So he will not make the main feature here. Ten laps will be left to go on the restart here. Matt McIntyre again leads the race. 2nd is Zach Winkle. 3rd is Johnny Gardner. Brenna Carmichael running in 4th spot. 5th is Alex Gray. Joshua Osborne in 6th position. 7th is Jose Michael Armour in the seventh spot. 8th is Nathan Orman. 9th is Jake Moss, and 10th place is Seth Cole. So he's made this way feel nicely. Bill Parker's 11th. 12th is Andrew Rich. 13th is Matt Haas. Charles Jackson 14th. 15th is Nathan Lecoq. Zachary Fitzwater's in 16th, and 17th is well, anyway, green flag is back out. 10 laps to go in this race. Matt McIntyre leads the field. Here comes Zach Winkle to the inside, number 1, the Channel Lock Machine. Hilbert to the inside lane, and here they come off corner number 4. And turn 4 seems to be a nuisance for everybody here as everybody's hitting the wall coming out the fourth corner. Johnny Gardner dipping inside now of Zach Winkle. Winkle riding the wall a little bit, and he's going to lose second out to Alex Gray in the 0-5. Now what's he going to do? Johnny Gardner come off corner number 4. They're coming down for 7 laps to go in this race. Brenna Carmichael and number 20, number 73, I should say, the Menards car. Now she moves her way to the battle here. And Jose Michael Armour in the 82 car. And oh, we got problems. And Matt McIntyre spun in. Oh, my goodness. That's one thing I forgot to mention about the sprint cars. They flip easy, too. Oh, and Matt McIntyre, who looked like he had a shot at a transfer spot. He will not have one. He is on pit road. The yellow flag comes out for the 3rd time here. And let's take a look at what happened to Matt McIntyre in the number 4 Diet Pepsi car. He was running in 5th position when it all happened. He and Seth Cole tangled up. Just like how we started, Seth Cole and Matt Haas tangled up here. Haas actually turns Matt McIntyre around. Matt shoots up the racetrack here, and now watch what happens. He and Haas tangle up a little bit. Phil Parker gets into the 4 of Matt Haas, and whoa, several cars doing a great job missing Matt and the 4 machine, and boy, tough break for the number 4 Diet Pepsi colors, and he is out of the race, unfortunately for him. And so, unfortunately, heat number 1 will end under caution, unfortunately, here, as for the 30-lap heat. Alex Gray will have the lead, and looks like the win in this first heat. So the top 10 that will transfer in will be Alex Gray, Brenna Carmichael in 2nd position. Jose Michael Armour will transfer in the 3rd spot. 4th will be Johnny Gardner. 5th will be Zach Winkle. Nathan Ormond will, I believe, be 5th position, I think, 6th. He'll be 5th place, looks like. 6th, there it is. Andrew Rich, Jake Moss, Matt Haas, and Seth Cole. I believe it's gonna be your finishing order. I'm actually not gonna be sure on this one. But yeah, there it is. There's Alex Gray. Going to be your winner of the first qualifying heat here at Eldora Speedway. And we'll wait and see what the top 10 actually are. This is... So yeah, it looks like... But yeah, no question that Alex Gray is your winner of the first heat here at Eldora Speedway. And there's the finishing results. There it is. So your 10 that will transfer will be Alex Gray, Brenna Carmichael, Jose Michael Armour, Johnny Gardner, Zach Winkle, Nathan Ormond, Andrew Rich, Matt Haas, Jake Moss, and Seth Cole. That's going to be your top 10 that will transfer into the main event here. So that's half the field down, and the other half's left to go. The rest of the finishing order, Joshua Osborne, who is so close, comes from an 11th spot. 12th will be Zachary Fitzwater, Charles Jackson 13th, Nick Rail 14th, 15th Nathan Lecoq, Phil Parker 16th. Unfortunately, that crash knocked him out as well. Matt McIntyre 17th. He and Phil Parker so close to making that main event. Unfortunately for those two, Dylan Farrell was the one bringing the caboose in the 18th spot. So that sets up. So that sets up the first half of the main event, and we will have the second. We'll have the second qualifying heat coming up next. Back at Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio, as we are ready for the second half, or I should say, the second heat qualifying here for the NNSCRA Nationals. And it's the second 30-lap feature for qualifying. Again, same as it was the last time. Top 10 gets into the event. As we are set for I'll give you the starting line for the second heat of the NNSCRA Nationals. We had a great race in the first heat. Unfortunately, it ended under yellow, and we hope for a better race. Hopefully, we had a great racing in the first heat, I should say. And we expect the same for the second one. So here's the starting line for the second heat of the NNSCRA Nationals. On the front, starting on the pole, it's James Shelley, car number 32, the Mechanics Gloves machine. Alongside it, and starting second will be the Napa Auto Parts car number 49 of Kev Shearer. Starting third will be Kyle Matthews' car 43, the STP machine. And this is one of Kyle's home tracks. His dream of running at Eldora. He would love to win it. He would love to win it and make the main feature, or at least finish top 10 in this case. Jesse Turner will start in the fourth position in the blue 56, I should say. Starting in fifth spot will be Ace Garcia, car 47, the Dr. Pepper machine. Cole Baker will start in the sixth spot in number 18. Starting seventh in car 14 will be Alexander Rowe, the Mobile One machine. Starting in next down is Zach Flickinger in number 17. Then it's number 46, Ryan George. He is starting, I believe, in the. Let's see. Zach Flickinger will start 8th. Ryan George will start 9th, and Ethan Toms will start in the 10th position in car 16. That's another Mopar sponsored machine like what Charles Jackson had when we saw earlier. Alden Shepard starts in 11th spot in car number 12, the Miller Light machine. Then it's car number 24, the Rico Abreu special of Donovan Duhit. Then starting in 13th, it'll be car 27, the Harley Davidson machine of Matt Bartles. Starting 13th will be, or 14th, will be car 25. It's Kyle Langland, and he's in another Napa Auto Parts machine. Starting 15th will be Anthony Lopez in car 30, the Patron machine. 16th will be car 42, Daniel Voiles. Car 20 of Troy Holt will start 17th, and starting 18th is Jordan Powell in car number 15. So that's the starting line for the second qualifying heat here for the NNSCRA Nationals at Eldora Speedway. So the top 10, the 10 that transferred earlier in the first qualifying heat, we did mention are Zach Winkle, Andrew Rich, Nathan Orman, Alex Gray, Johnny Gardner, Jake Moss, Brennan Carmichael, Jose Michael Armour, and Matt Haas and Seth Cole. That's the 10 that transferred in from the first heat. We'll see who makes up the rest of the the order here today.
Drivers, start your engine!
And that's the starting line. That's the command for the second heat. And we'll see who the last half of the field will be for the NNSCRA Nationals main event. So this will set up the final 10. And, I hope it's not problems with James Shelley's machine, I hope. James Shelley is supposed to be in the pole server event. Oh, don't go in the pit road. Don't go in the pit. Yes, he's going in the pit road. James Shelley is already out of this race. As the field takes a green flag, now Kyle Matthews will be the one that will set the field up. or lead the field to the green flag. Kev Shearer will be in second position here. Oh, poor James Shelley. Race ended before it even started for him, obviously. Unfortunately for him. Kyle Matthews will lead the field to the green flag. And, oh, we already got somebody turned around. It looks like Jesse Turner in 56. Yeah, Jesse Turner already gets turned around on the first lap of the race here, and Kyle Matthews will lead the field to the caution flag. Second will be Ace Garcia. Third will be Alexander Rowe, and then the 46 of Ryan George, I think, is going to be... No, he's going to be fifth. Kev Shear's going to be in fourth. Let's look again at what happened to Jesse Turner in car 56. He started race, I think, in the fourth or fifth spot. And he was going for third spot on Ace Garcia, and he somehow got tangled up with Kev Shear in 49. Silvergar's doing a good job here, and all the 27 gets into him. That would be the car of Matt Bartles, and several others get tangled up, and Jesse Turner goes for a round and round he goes. In case you haven't seen already, these sprint cars do play rough, and they honestly have. Here at Eldora Speedway. So that's what caused the yellow flag to fly for the first time here. Kyle Matthews, car 43, the STP machine. Matthews, of course, a native of the state of Ohio, and he would love to get to go to the main feature from this qualifying heat, but there's still going to be about a little over 27 laps to go, so still quite a bit of racing, but still not much racing though, because these laps, as we saw in the first heat, click off quick, excuse me. But he's the leader of the race, Kyle Matthews is. Second is Ace Garcia. Third position right now is Alexander Rowe. Fourth is Kev Shear. Fifth position right now is Ryan George. Sixth is Alden Shepard in car number 12. He's moved his way through the field nicely on the first couple of laps. Zach Flickinger 7th. 8th is James Shelley, so he's finally back into the race, fortunately for him. I don't know what happened to on that whole deal. No, James Shelley's actually 18th, excuse me. 8th is actually Cole Baker. 9th is Ethan Toms. And Matt Bartles is running in 10th position. So I actually thought James Shelley got himself back on the lead lap there, so I thought that was actually pretty impressive, considering the fact that he did not get to see the green flag, unfortunately. But he is back out, and Shelley was thinking maybe, who knows, if I get back on the lead lap and pull off a comeback win, maybe. So yeah. Here's a lap down. So apparently it was a mechanical malfunction on the 32 Mechanics Gloves competition cams machine. So yeah, we'll see what happens here on this restart. Kyle Matthews leads the field. Second is Ace Garcia. And Alexander Rowe in the Tony Stewart course runs in third position. The green flag back out on lap number 8 of the event. So still 23 circuits remaining in this event. In the first qualifying heat, or second qualifying heat, I should say. Matthews on the outside lane, and that fourth turn wall does not bite Matthews one bit as they come to the line. He'll lead the field, but he won't be the leader for long, because here comes Kev Shear and the 14 of Alexander Rowe as they come down off corner number 4. Rowe and Shear side by side. It looks like Alexander Rowe may have the edge coming out of turn number 2, possibly. Shear is up on the high side, and the high side, you cannot escape that wall, as we saw a lot of people hit it. And now Alden Shepard goes in the second position now, and Ace Garcia up the high side now in the 47 car, and now Cummins drops down into fourth position. On board Kyle Matthews' car. Ace Garcia just up ahead of him, and as well as the lap car James Shelley. And meantime, battle for the lead. Alexander Rowe versus Alden Shepard as they come off corner number 2 now. And Shepard pushes the Miller Lite cars to the number 1 spot now. Alexander Rowe trying to give hot pursuit, but here comes Ace Garcia and Kyle Matthews, the 47 and 43 cars. And boy, somebody got tail heavy. That was Ethan Thompson, car 16. He moves into the 5th position, but he's got a snarling pack of cars behind him here. That's Zach Flickinger, Cole Baker, Kev Shear, and the 46 of Ryan George. That's Shear's teammate. Shear goes to the inside now of Cole Baker for the position. That's, I believe, for 7th. And back to the lead goes Kyle Matthews, car 43, back to the number 1 spot. Halfway home in his feature, 16. It'll be 15 down and 15 to go. Here comes Ace Garcia in the Dr. Pepper colors. He'll go into the inside lane. And, oh, Matthews and Garcia almost got together off turn number 4. That could have been disastrous. And Alden Shepard now moves up the high side runner. He can't get off the wall. Off turn number 4. Pretty clean so far. Much cleaner than it was in the first heat. Take the rest of the field there. Jordan Powell goes inside now at the 20, the 24 of Donovan Duhit. In the 24 machine, 42. Daniel Voiles, 14th position where he's at. Kyle Langland gets off the wall in the 25 car. He runs, and Jesse Turner apparently trying to. Well, I think right now praying for a miracle at the moment because he is back in the 16th position. So he is apparently, unfortunately for him, maybe out of this race here possibly unless we do get a caution, the bunch to be able to brought back up. Alexander Rowe runs right now, leader of the racing car number 14. Ace Garcia's 2nd position, but a battle going on. Kev Shear moving his way back to the field right now in the number 49 car. He's at the 3rd spot. Kyle Matthews dropping back in the 43 car. He, Alden Shepard, and Cole Baker. Then throw in James Shelley, the lap car, in the 17 is Zach Flickinger. Matthews now drops from 4th back to the 7th spot. And meantime, Matthews dips underneath Alden Shepard for position there. So as we continue to watch this great battle going on here. And Kev Shear back to the lead as he takes it from Cole Baker. So now it's Shear in 1st, Baker 2nd, 3rd is now Alexander Rowe, but he's got a battle with right now. Excuse me. And, Rowe gets off the wall now. Matthews takes 4th position now as he battles with the lap car of James Shelley in the 32. And a battle for the lead. Kev Shear versus Cole Baker. Baker takes the lead. And now with 5 laps to go in the 2nd heat. But here comes Kyle Matthews. Car number 43. On board Kyle Matthews' machine. And you see it's the leader right there. That's Cole Baker in 18. Going around the lap car, that's the 27 machine of Matt Bartles. Yellow flag is... Oh, no. Yellow flag is out. Oh, no. Oh, hated to see that yellow flag to fly on that. It looked like it was going to be a great battle shaping up for the win in the 2nd qualifying heat. And I think it might have been Jesse Turner again, possibly either here, Daniel Voiles. No, it was Daniel Voiles in car 42. Voiles actually got into the 16 car of Ethan Toms, as well as the 30 of Anthony Lopez. So, unfortunately for Daniel Voiles, everything falls down for him. So he looks like he'll finish in the... let's see, Voiles looks like he'll finish 15th, so he will not make the main event, unfortunately for him. And neither will Jesse Turner, Matt Bartles, or James Shelley, or... actually going on down from Ethan Thompson, the 11th position. 12th was Donovan Duhit in the 12th machine, or 12th position, I should say. Excuse me. Alden Shepard. Nope. Then it was Jordan Powell in the 15 and the 25 car of Kyle Langland. But the man who wins the second qualifying heat is Cole Baker, car 18. He'll win the second qualifying heat here in Norwalk. So the transfers will be Cole Baker in 18, Kyle Matthews in 43. He'll make it into the main event. Kev Shearer will be third position. Fourth will be Alden Shepard. Fifth place will go to Alexander Rowe. Ace Garcia will make it in. He finishes seventh. Sixth will be Ryan George. The 20 car of the 20 car of Troy Holt will make it in. 17 car of Zach Flickinger, and the 30 machine of Anthony Lopez will make it into the field. So that's your top 10. So that's your top 10 finishers. As here at Rossburg, Ohio, and Eldora Speedway. So the final 10 is set, and the main feature is set. So Cole Baker wins the race, average speed of 86.6 miles per hour. Unfortunately for the rest of the field here, from Ethan Toms on down to James Shelley, unfortunately their race is over. So the 20 cars are set for the main event. As the winners of the winners again. Oh, excuse me. As the qualifying heat winners were Alex Gray and Cole Baker. So we'll be right back for the main event here in the NNSCRA Nationals at Eldora Speedway coming up. Back at Eldora Speedway in Rossburg, Ohio for the NNSCRA Nationals Sprint Car event, and this is it, the main event. 50 laps of action here, and we are set. And we had, after a great race we had in the first two qualifying heats, we are ready for more. We are ready for some real dirt slinging mayhem. Yeah. And we are as 20 cars as the field has been set here, as we are set to go. Yeah. Anyway, here's the starting line for today's running of the event for 50 laps of action. The winner-take-all event. Kyle Matthews, car 43 on the pole in the STP Sprint Car. He'll be starting on the pole. He finished second in the second qualifying heat. Starting second position will be Johnny Gardner, car number 11, the Quaker State Machine. Starting third, inside of row number 2, it will be Kev Shearer in the number 49 Napa Auto Parts Machine. And number 18, it's Cole Baker. He finished, I think, in the... Oh, yeah, he won the second qualifying heat. Yeah, that's it. That's right. He'll start in fourth position. Starting fifth is Alex Gray. He won the second. He won the first qualifying heat in the Pabst Blue Ribbon 05. And number 17 is Zach Flickinger. He starts on the outside. He starts in sixth position. Starting seventh is Ryan George in car 46. And then starting in eighth position will be car number 99. It's Seth Cole in the Holley Carburetors Lucas Oil Machine. Then it's Alden Shepard in car number 12, the Miller Lite Machine, car number 12, and I think he starts this race in the... Yeah, he'll start this race in ninth position. I lost track of cars. And starting 10th position will be Ace Garcia in car 47, the Dr. Pepper Machine. Starting 11th is Matt Haas in car number 88, the Exalta Nationwide Machine. And starting in the 12th position will be car 30, Anthony Lopez in the Patron colors. Starting 13th is Jose Michael Armour in car 82, the Amsol Machine. And Jake Moss in car 68, the Arctic Cat car. He'll start on the outside in 14th spot. Starting 15th is Brenna Carmichael in car 73, the Menards car. And 16th starting spot will go to Troy Holt in car number 20. Then it's number 14, Alexander Rowe in the Mobile 1 Machine. Look for him to fly his way through the field. And same with Zach Winkle in car number 1, the Channel Lock Pliers car. He starts in 18th. 19th starting position will go to Nathan Orman in car number car 01. That's the second Quaker State Machine. And Andrew Rich, he'll start in the double zero Coors Light Machine. He'll start in 20th spot. So here comes the command to fire the engines for 50 laps of racing here in the NNSCRA Nationals at Eldora Speedway.
Drivers, start your engine!
Oh, and that's the way to get the crowd roaring here for this main event. The winner take all contest here at Eldora. And you know the crowd is up for this here to see the 10 drivers that advance go into head-to-head. And if all the prize money, if it were all real, that is, but at least it's all part at stake when it comes to racing like this, and especially in offline racing. So this is it. The pace car ducks off on the pit road. This is maybe the only time we'll probably do this kind of racing here, and the 50-lap main feature is on. Kyle Matthews, Kev Shear, and Seth Colby, the three carrying our in-car cameras in this main event. And boy, Kev Shear wasting no time. He'll take the #1 spot here to kick things off. Kyle Matthews at the racetrack here. Cole Baker, Johnny Gardner, and several others. And oh, Matthews right in that wall. And he's already lost a ton of spots in that #43. Oh, and Matthews! He and Seth Cole get together and they crash. And that was 11th place there with Seth Cole as and problems apparently with the 73 of Brenna Carmichael. There's the 20 car of Troy Holt. He's yeah. And here's what happened on the cause of the yellow flag. Matthews gets right into Seth Cole's car, and the yellow flag actually was flying before all this happened. So I don't know what actually was the cause of the first yellow flag. But yeah, Seth goes for a spin, and on board Seth Cole's car. And bear in mind, I think on those real sprint cars, they actually do not start on their own. You have to have you actually have to have a push start, I think, with those things. Yeah, and there's where the first crash actually started here. That's the 20 of Troy Holt and Jose Michael Armour, they actually all got tangled up there. Jake Moss, Brenna Carmichael, and boy, look at Brenna Carmichael's machine in the 73 car. So that's apparently what happened. She wall rode, and looks like kind of got a little cozy there with the 00 car of Andrew Rich. So that actually was the cause of the first yellow flag before Seth Cole and Kyle Matthews got tangled up. So that sets up the was the first yellow flag of the day here, and Kev Shear will lead the field here as we're about to get the restart on lap number 8. Second position is Alex Gray. Third is Cole Baker. Fourth is Ryan George. Johnny Gardner's fifth. Sixth is Matt Haas. Alden Shepard, Ace Garcia, Zach Flickinger, and Kyle Matthews runs in the 10th position. Pace truck goes up on the pit road as the green flag will fly. On lap number 8, we'll have 3 laps to go in the main event of the NNSCRA Nationals. Alex Gray going to the inside lane in car 05 here as Shear gets off the wall. And Alex Gray takes the lead. Second position is Cole Baker. Shear up the high side in third spot now, going into the fourth position, or trying fourth. Third is Johnny Gardner in number 11 as they come off corner number 4. Zach Blickinger's in this mix now, and here comes Alden Shepard and Ryan George going side by side, the 12 and the 46. Shear still way up the track in that 49 car. On board, Kev Shear's machine in car number 49. Seth Cole goes by. And the one car, Zach Winkle, is in this mix as well. Three wide battles. Jose Michael Armour lets off the throttle here as Jake Moss and Kyle Matthews go side by side with each other. Now Seth Cole sticks his nose inside between Johnny Gardner and Kev Shear, the 11 and 49 machines. And several new players in there. Look at Alexander Rowan at 14 car. It's a Tony Stewart car he's driving as he and Kev Shear will get the push. And I think that'll put Alexander up in the top 10, I believe, as Cole Baker gets off the wall. Yep, Rowe is up to the 6th position now, but here comes Kev Shear back to the inside lane. And meantime, battle for the lead going on. Matt Haas actually your leader of the race, and problems for the 82 of Jose Michael Armour. I think he and Anthony Lopez got together in the 30 machine. It turned out he was in a battle with Kyle Matthews. Matthews gets off the wall, and Jose gets taken up with Kyle in the 43 car, and Jose goes around. And great driving by the 00 Coors Light machine of Andrew Rich. He'll get by without a scratch. So that's caution number 2 in this main event, as Matt Haas will lead the field. Second place is Ryan George. Third is Zach Winkle. Fourth is Ace Garcia. Fifth right now is Nathan Ormond in car 01. Kev Shear in 6th place. 7th is Zach Flickinger. 8th is Alex Gray. 9th is Seth Cole. And Cole Baker runs in 10th position. 11th is Alexander Rowe. 12th is Alden Shepard. 13th is Johnny Gardner. Jake Moss 14th. Kyle Matthews 15th. 16th right now is Andrew Rich. Anthony Lopez and Jose Michael Armour. That's the top 18 running this event. There are 2 cars out of the race. That's excuse me, the 20 of Troy Holt and the 73 of Brenna Carmichael. They will finish 18th and 19th 19th and 20th, respectively, in today's event. So we mentioned this is the first time we actually ever are running. It's the first time we was actually running Sprint Car mod on this for the NNSCRA. As I don't think anybody's ever tried to run a Sprint Car league in our competition, so this really is a first because we had the previous mods we've had for NNSCRA, of course, are mainly of course the NASCAR Cup mods, the NASCAR Xfinity, and truck mods, obviously, because NASCAR obviously is the way to go to run an offline league in this game, obviously. And even more so, of course, more so nowadays with the Gen 6 bodies with the custom schemes. That's I think probably the way to go now. But doesn't hurt us sometimes to run some new ideas like I did last year with the an IndyCar series, which I don't know if I'll do again, by the way. But anyway, so Matt Haas actually will lead the field down here. So I guess probably talk some little things to talk about actually while under yellow flag, obviously. Anyway, Matt Haas leads the field down. Ryan George will be 2nd position as the green flag flies on the 21st lap of this event. 20 laps down, 30 laps to go in the main event here at the NNSCRA Nationals. And we mentioned one of the guys to watch is Zach Winkle in that number 1 machine. That number 1 channel lock car is very, very fast. He is up to the 3rd spot, and Zach Winkle in a battle with Ace Garcia in the 47, Kev Shear in the 49 car. There's Zach Flickinger and Alex Gray. Cole Baker's in this mix here, and now Johnny Gardner and Seth Cole also entering the fray now. On board Seth Cole's car. Seth had to back out the throttle a little bit. He's in 11th spot. And now Seth's off the wall a little bit. Now you're riding with the guy behind him, Kyle Matthews. He led in the early stages. He was the pole sitter for the event. Kyle trying to get himself back into contention. Matthews running in 12th position as he takes the spot from Seth Cole. And meantime, battle for the lead here, Kev Shearer versus Cole Baker. It's about how he left them in the second heat. By the way, in the second qualifying heat. Except this is for all the marbles here in this 50-lap race here, as now 27 laps will be completed and 23 will be left to go. Baker gets off the wall. He and Alex Gray touch. And now Matt Haas enters the fray in that number 88 cars. He runs behind the 05 of Alex Gray. And now throw Johnny Gardner in the number 11 car. That's Johnny Gardner in the Steve Kinzer car. And Kev Shearer in the 49's around. A 3-car tangle going into turn number 3. Kev Shearer, Alex Gray, and Zach Winkle almost plows into this bunch here. So the leaders tangle with each other. They're in the middle stages of the race. And I believe that was the battle for the lead. Yes, it was the battle for the lead. And it looked like he got the tap from Alden Shepard. They were almost 4 wide coming out of turn number 2. Shearer gets into Matt Haas in the 88 car. Shearer goes off the track into Alex Gray and Alden Shepard both. And the 17 Zach Flickinger gets into it. And I think Cole Baker almost plows into them. And great driving on the part of Zach Winkle to keep from nailing both Shearer and Alex Gray. Actually, let's go back here. I think we had an in-car camera in Kev Shearer's machine as well. On board Kev Shearer's car. So Shearer right now runs in the 15th position, and Zach Winkle actually down to 17th spot. Both there, Flickinger's in 14th, and unfortunately Alex Gray got knocked out of the race in the 05, so he will finish in the 18th position. As we look at Andrew Rich in the Coors Light machine, running in 12th position, a solid day for him so far. But right now it's Matt Haas and Alden Shepard. Those two actually got into it with Shearer and Gray, as a matter of fact. As the pace truck, I think they'll signal 1 lap to go before the restart, and I think that will be the case. And in fact, it will be 1 to go. So the Chevrolet pace truck, sponsored by the OWSC. Yep, So, of course, this series, actually, the Sprint Car Series, actually is called the WOO. That's the World of Outlaws. And boy, these cars, as we've seen, this mod actually has put on a whale of a show here at Norwalk, listen to me, I keep saying Norwalk. At Eldora Speedway here in Rossburg, Ohio. I got the right state, though, just the wrong city. But anyway, Matt Haas takes him down in lap number 35, and we'll have 16 laps to go. Hope we get all 16 of them run under green flag, and we'll see what happens here. Alden Shepard wasting no time at 12 car. He runs in second. He goes in second position. Goes to the inside now. Johnny Gardner, he wants a win here in this NNSCRA Nationals, and he'll try to go inside for that number 2 position now. And Ace Garcia right behind him in the Dr. Pepper colors. And here comes Johnny Gardner, number 11, the Quaker State car. And oh, Shepard gets off the wall here, and he and Matt Haas touch. Gardner led the lap. Seth Cole gets off the wall. Here comes Nathan Orman and car number 01, Ryan George and Cole Baker. Side by side here. And now Kev Shearer trying to work his way back to the field. He gets by both Zach Flickinger and Kyle Matthews. And to the lead now goes Ace Garcia, car number 47, the Dr. Pepper cars. That car's been very, very fast. It's been actually it wasn't all that fast in the first qualifying heat, but it was enough to finish him in the top 10 in the race. And now the Quaker State cars side by side, Johnny Gardner and Nathan Orman. That's for the second spot there. Cole Baker moves right back to the field in that number 18 car. He goes in the fourth. On board Seth Cole's machine, 10 laps to go. He runs in 5th position now. He's within striking distance of the leaders. Alden Shepard's in this mix. There's the Alexander Rowe in the 14 car. He and Ryan George trying to follow through. That's 5th position here. Seth Cole dropping back a little bit. And so has Matt Haas. And oh, am I seeing 4 wide for the lead? Almost 4 wide for the lead. Oh my goodness, Matt. That's Cole Baker in 18. He takes the number 1 spot. But look at Nathan Orman, 3 wide still for the lead. And Ace Garcia drops back a little bit. Oh boy, if the yellow flag never doesn't come out, this will be a wild finish. Nathan Orman to the number 1 spot, and now Johnny Gardner and Ace Garcia looking there side by side. Or Garcia will go to 2nd place. They'll be coming down for 5 laps to go now in the main event. Cole Baker to 3rd, Gardner down to 4th now. And here comes Ace Garcia, car 47, looking for the lead, and he's got it. Boy, don't pencil in that winner yet, though, because it's going to be a good one here. Cole Baker now goes to 2nd place now. Seth Cole to 4th, Gardner to 5th. Position changes, positions being exchanged late in the going here as now Ryan George and Kyle Matthews. Matthews now back himself in the contention in the 43 machine. And Matthews dives underneath both George and Gardner. And that's for the 6th spot, I think. No, 5th position. 2 laps to go already here. Battle for the win here between Cole Baker and Seth Cole. For the win, white flag waves. Cole Baker has 1 lap to go. Here comes Seth Cole on the inside. Seth Cole drives the inside. He'll take the lead. Ace Garcia's right there on the inside. Here they come up the 4th corner. Garcia or Cole. Who will it be? Seth Cole will win the NNSCRA Nationals. Wow, what a race here. We said the yellow flag doesn't come out. It's going to be a whale of a finish, and by George, it was. Seth Cole, the president of the NNSCRA, fittingly enough, wins the NNSCRA Nationals in a tremendous battle with Ace Garcia and Cole Baker. Wow. And that was quite a finish here at Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio. Boy, the whole race didn't disappoint. I hope it didn't disappoint anybody here in this bunch neither, except for obviously the ones who didn't win it. But And there's how close that finish was right there between Seth Cole and Ace Garcia. 0.138 is the average speed. Average speed 83.009 miles an hour. Seth Cole wins the race. Ace Garcia will finish second. Cole Baker third. Kyle Matthews, a great performance, moved up to fourth place after the trouble he got into earlier in the main event. Matt Haas will finish fifth. Nathan Orman sixth. Seventh position will go to Ryan George. Andrew Rich eighth. Ninth position will go to Kev Shearer. And Johnny Gardner will finish the race in 10th position. Alden Shepard was 11th. Jose Michael Armour was finishing in 12th spot. 13th was Zach Winkle. 14th was Alexander Rowe, matching his car number. Zach Flickinger, 15th. 16th was Jake Moss. 17th position will go to Anthony Lopez. 18th was Alex Gray. 19th was Troy Holt. And Brenna Carmichael comes home in the last position in this main event. So Troy Holt and Alex Gray was the only three cars out of the race in the main event. As many yellow flags, obviously, we had in this event. So, but a great race nonetheless. Seth Cole, a tremendous final lap past Ace Garcia. I thought actually might have a shot at him coming off turn number 4 on the last lap, and make it a dead even race. But that was a great race we had here at Eldora Speedway in Frostburg, Ohio, in the NNSCRA Nationals. I know some people's going to call rigged on this one, but you can't say Seth was handed that race. You can't say that. But Seth Cole wins here today in the NNSCRA Nationals at Frostburg, Ohio, Eldora Speedway. We hope everybody enjoyed this maybe a one-time event here. I don't know if I'll do this again, obviously, but just something for fun there while during the off season. Technically, this actually is the off season of the Casual GTX Cup Series. Even though I've still got some races unlisted as of this episode. So obviously, in the next race of that race that will be available, I think will be Talladega. Believe it or not, yeah. So stay tuned for that. So, but anyway, for now, this is James Qualls, and production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Congratulations again to Seth Cole, the winner of the NNSCRA World of Outlaws NNSCRA Nationals.